What is up, everyone? It is yours truly, Fit City. We had a lot dropped on us today with PokeStop submissions, a new APK, new update rolling out right now, just a whole bunch of things, so let's go over all of it. And this APK analysis done by our fearless leader over at the Pokemon Go Hub, Zero Gun, aka Antonio. Found a bunch of stuff in the newest update rolling out, APK. We'll go over the PokeStop submissions and how you can do those two ways to maximize getting your own PokeStop. Right now, the PokeStop submissions are in beta for South Korea and Brazil, I do believe. But I'll go over how we can maximize, once it's available to everyone, PokeStop submissions and or gens. But let's go. The analysis, Kecleon Sound Update, Crabhammer EX Raid Pass sharing PokeStop submissions. Kecleon Sound Update. The Kecleon Sound has been significantly changed, hinting that it could be coming around here pretty soon. I hope so. Kecleon's a pretty cool Pokemon. It's got some decent stats and some decent moves. And it's gonna have that invisible AR aspect like Mew did. And I can guarantee you that because Kecleon does turn invisible in the main series game. So I can almost guarantee you that it's gonna be a pretty cool Pokemon to find. Now, Crabhammer. I have been asking for this move for a very long time. And you're probably like, why, Fit City? Crabhammer is only good for Crawdaunt and Kingler. Exactly. Crabhammer in the main series game is a devastating move. It has a high critical hit ratio and it has 100 damage. It is a very powerful move. And it has been found in the APK, although the code doesn't have any references to it yet, like to Crabhammer, but it's an exclusive move for Kingler and Crawdaunt. Kingler has a 241 attack stat. It is massive, and a 210 defense. It only has 110 HP stamina stat, but the fact that Kingler can get Crabhammer makes it a very viable option, although a glass cannon, to deal a ton of DPS. So your top 3 water attackers would be Kyogre, Gyarados, and Kingler. You can shuttle Vaporeon right out that door because I am sick of that Pokemon. I'm sick of Vaporeon. You see it everywhere. Kingler deserves some limelight. Crabhammer should be a very good move coming to the game. Now, does this confirm that we might have a dual Krabby Corphish like community day? They could do that. That would be interesting. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Hopefully it comes out sooner than later. The interesting thing is hopefully this doesn't mean that we'll get a Krabby community day or Corphish community day soon, but then again, Kingler stacks at 240 attack, which is good move, but would make him into the water equivalent of Gengar. Too optimistic? Probably. No, it's very optimistic. Now, there's some new move visual assets and more hints toward Meteor Mash release. Few icons. The first one's Comet, the next one's Water Droplets, and the last one's a Bubble variant. It says, we've seen this pattern a couple times in the past with moves that feature fists and stars in their animation sequences, so we're quite confident about this. Our speculation is that Bubble and Water Droplets are the use for Crabhammer, which makes sense, and Comet for Meteor Mash, a Metagross exclusive move that's secretly being pushed in the APK. Meteor Mash is a very extremely powerful steel type move exclusive to Metagross, which is going to make it probably the best steel attacker in the whole Pokemon universe for the most part. There are some really good steel Pokemon coming up like Dialga, Palkia, but with that in mind, still Palkia actually I don't think is steel. It's Psychic and water or something, but anyway, it's still Meteor Mash is such a powerful move. We'll just have to see. I hope Niantic doesn't screw that one up. Now, there's some code changes. Around 2.1 thousand code lines were changed. Android error bug should be fixed now. It's fixed for me. Druid codes reference point of system EX. Okay, so let's just go into the next part. Everything we know about EX Raid Pass sharing. Basically, what you do is you receive an EX Raid Pass, and upon the EX Raid Pass, it's going to show that you can invite. And I can actually show that to you guys by Kelvin. Here's another thing that was actually added to. There's an icon above the shiny Pokemon, so you never miss a shiny Pokemon because, for example, Sunkern has a very slim variant. But here we go. So actually, this is by Crawlace. You can see the invite right there. It says invite, and you click on that. You're able to invite one of your friends to participate in the EX Raid Pass. So that's a very smooth move. It's in the game. It's incorporated. So that's a very good thing. This goes to show too, let's say you're busy going to work, your friend goes and does a raid, that raid ends up being EX eligible because you weren't able to participate, because you're at work, your friend can invite you, bingo, you can go do the raid. Now this is also another way to set up, if you can never do EX raids at a gym because they're always at times that you're at work, this is a way to invite one of your friends that is always free on the weekends that can go do your EX raid for him and you, or her, you know what I mean? So there's ways that you can strategically plan around this. So the fact that that's in the update is insane. And remember, since we're getting worldwide Mewtwo, the fact that Mewtwo is going to be accessible to everybody means that the EX raid boss is probably going to cycle. It's going to be Deoxys, or perhaps maybe even a Gen 4 of legendary like Giratina. But I'm thinking that it's going to be Deoxys in its forms, and you'll want to get as many EX raids as you can because there's 4 different forms technically. Well, 3. There's attack, defense, speed, but there's a 4th with its base form, but I kind of doubt we'll have access to that. So now the PokeStop submission system, I'm actually going to switch back over to Twitter, and Kelvin has a good picture because it's live right now. So you go to your settings and you click on new PokeStop, and it says, what is a PokeStop? A PokeStop is an in-game location that encourages trainers to go outside, discover new places, and connect with people in the community. PokeStops usually contain some kind of civic, educational, or artistic value, whether it's a cool piece of art or a hidden gem that only locals know. Now, how do you nominate a PokeStop? Submit a name, description, and a photo of the location you've selected. Your nominated PokeStop will then be reviewed by other Niantic players, and it seems like it's Ingress players that are going to be reviewing this, which is interesting. So please be thorough and accurate. Now you have to choose location. PokeStops should have educational and cultural value, and their location should be safe and accessible to pedestrians. Avoid nominating locations at private residences, i.e. like apartment complexes or your own house, for example. They have to be like places. Locations that are seasonal or non-permanent, so keep that in mind, or locations that could interfere with emergency service vehicles. So don't do like a right in front of a fire station or something, right where the cars come out. Now it says take a PokeStop photo. A great PokeStop photo disc is high quality, clear, compelling, and descriptive. The photo should show the location clearly, be in focus, and be free of visual obstructions. People and animals, you must take a photo for yourself to be eligible, so please do not use images found online. Okay, so you're like, alright, Fit City, I know what to do now. What's the ways I can maximize getting Pokestops and gyms in my area? Well, first off, do landmarks like statues, any kind of forms of art that aren't currently a Pokestop in your area. These are areas where people are always going to be admiring these types of things, especially pieces of art found on your sidewalk or whatnot. It could be a wall mural, anything like that. Art is a very good Pokestop or gym submission, and 9 times out of 10 it'll probably work. Another cool thing is man-made things like water fountains, really cool looking water fountains, statues. You've seen Trantis Nick, they have a really cool bike racks. Like if you have something interesting like that, that's gonna work. Also building monuments and stuff like that, like your city hall, your courthouse, capitol building, anything with a piece of history. If there's a really old restaurant in town that's a family owned restaurant and has history behind it, try to submit that. Make sure you're taking really good pictures too. It needs to be nice and clear, and make sure what it is in front and center of your picture when you submit it. When you try to give a description, really entail on the importance of how old or the importance of that said thing that you're trying to become a Pokestop. I'm gonna try it. There is a rock on the corner of my street. It has sat there since the beginning of this neighborhood. Like, it's over 50 years old, and it actually serves as a part of the age of the neighborhood because it has withstand plenty of neighbors moving in the house on the corner of it. It's far enough from the house on the corner. It's a very busy corner. So, like, a description for that is like an age-old tested rock that has been here for over 50 plus years. I mean, I've grown up with it, and I've seen this neighborhood change. There was never any houses on this side of my neighborhood. Like, so just kind of example. Will that probably become a Pokestop? More than likely no, but the fact of the matter is it is something old and aged, and it has meaning and significance. It has stood the test of time. Stuff like that is kind of what you want to look for, because there's not, I think one PokeStop submission per day. So you can, yeah, let's see. You currently have 7 nominations. New nominations may be available in 14 days. So it looks like 7 nominations every 14 days is what it looks like from that picture there. So you really want to dive in. Don't do things that are stupid, and chances are you'll have yourself plenty of PokeStops and gyms. But there you have it. I hope this video helped you guys out, getting you guys the info. That's what I always do, Fit City, as I write for the Pokemon Go Hub anyway. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about this. Are you pumped? I'm very excited because once beta testing goes, it usually takes a month, and then it's access to us. We can start submitting new PokeStops and gyms. It's going to be very exciting. There aren't a ton in my city, to be honest. There's a good concentration in certain areas of my city, but there aren't a lot. I would say there's a maximum of maybe 50 PokeStops total. In some big cities, there's 500, if not 5,000. So I live in a semi-rural area, to say the least. So I'm very excited for this. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about the APK, the new moves, the the PokeStop submission system. Let me know what you guys think. Smash that like button; it really does help me out. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm always doing videos like this, keeping you guys informed and going over some ways to maximize the in-game mechanics, like this one right here. That's your boy Fitzy. I'm signing off. See you guys in the next Pokemon Go video.